So the duos and solos tournaments were received quite well. So I decided to host, obviously, a trio tournament. Here it is. And we have a tourney. Tony, Nova, B-Man, B. Whoa, there's too many names. I'm not doing this every time. Who just got wiped? Desire messes up. We're all good. We have Tomei's trio. YSL, No Aim, MTQ, and Pharaoh. Demzero Franks, Roman picks up a light kill on Heem owner. The YSL crew is in. Bunch of randoms. Heem, bro, you basically in there, bro. They got Heem owner in there. Nez dies in the feed. Somebody just got popped in the box. He's on a 1v3. Almost packs out somebody. All good. We got some real trios out here. Void trio. Iman is locking in. Be on the high ground, on the low ground chilling. We're trying to take out height. YSL, No Aim. Trying to get in. Alright, we also have a bunch of 1x's. And we have Yoshi 3x in the tournament. So we have people that have played before and people that have definitely won this tourney. I think we have almost everybody that has had a win before in the tourney. So tourney is pretty stacked. At least by the tournament standard. What the fuck are we seeing? No B? Okay, and we have the first fuck up of the tournament. B just goes straight into Heights full metal tarp and dies out. Alright. Iman on mid ground. Really, are they fighting for height? No, they're not. His teammate Munch is on 10 HP in the back. These guys are super scuffed. Only 2 builds. Yoshi dies in the feed. Pharaoh's trio still intact. As a whole trio, 106 coming out for MTQ. That's a great shot right there. Coop trio in zone. Coop dies. Gotti manages to get an Elim right here on Desire. Can Gotti clutch up? That's going to be a hard thing to do here based on where he was in Storm. We're just going to go back, check on the Pharaoh's trio. Still intact. All 3 in zone. They're going to play Storm. Who's on height? Blur. Blur's team is on height. And they're looking like the ones that are going to take out this win. 2 floppers, 3 medkits. I feel like this tournament we're going to have a lot of heal-offs. Because in the Duo Cup, we had like at least 4 rounds, I think, that ended in full heal-offs. So I'm expecting trios to have some type of heal-offs. But at the same time, I feel like people might just key. Because last time people were just letting a lot of bullshit happen. No Aim, watch out, he has all the medkits. If he dies, this team is fucked. They're playing for the heal-off completely. Krampus on the top. Blur is dead. Oh, Tease. Tease is going to try to get in. Sadly, he can't get in. They're going to play the heal-off. They're fully playing the heal-off. Blur's on high ground playing heal-off. Oh, Blur's not dead. Okay. Blur's on high ground playing heal-off. Pharaoh's playing heal-off. Yeah, there's going to be a heal-off war. I'm expecting, right? This is the provisions, right? Round 1, 2, 3 is going to be heal-off. And then round 4, 5, 6, we're going to start seeing people crash out. Because heal-off meta is going to be good until people are going to start crashing the fuck out. They're just going to start keying for no reason. 3 medkits. Oh, can he find him? He has him boxed. That's not enough. He doesn't find the shot. 10, nice! And that's going to be Blur picking up the first win of this tournament. If we look at leaderboards, Blur's team obviously in first. Pharaoh on second. 42 points right here. And then third and down, not much going on. Remember, top 2 earns. Still a lot of games to go down. We have our first team on height again. And it looks like they're just going to claim it for free. Nobody is looking to take this out. Desire here already has a solo. He's going to try to clutch up some points for his trio. Tomei just rotating in. We're seeing trios that are very organized and trios that are very disorganized. We're seeing trios that actually have played together and people that have not. Because some people have an IGL leading and some people are just kind of going around as a 3-man. Pharaoh might get pushed. No, we're going to pop the Fizz bomb. Sparks. That's a team. That's the team that has the 3x, by the way. Yoshi currently holding the most amount of Ziggy tournaments win. Only person to have 2 and only person to have 3 wins. Rotating in. Blur's team still playing the high ground. They're playing it very, very well. And they're not getting contested. Nice. 80 tag. Krampus is going to play that high ground very, very, very well. Right here. Just getting a slight tag. Not too much. Frank, they're going to try to get in. And they can't get in. Is this the ultimate zero ping of doom? 85. That's going to be a nice little kill from Frank right here. They're going to manage tonight. Rotate out. Back to height. That is just chilling. Iman getting a kill right here. Is that going to be another team? There's so many people here. What is going on? Iman is going to try to rotate out. Is he going to die to Storm? Sadly, he's going to die to Storm. His teammate is still alive, however. Nova, can he potentially clutch up? Nova is trying his best to claim a little bit of this low ground, but it's very, very hard, as I think that's another duo on low ground, if I'm not mistaken. Nez is now a solo. Nova is also a solo. We have 2 solos just playing it for the heal off, trying to get the second. Krampus is going to try to... Oh, they're just taking the heals. They're taking the heals. They're stealing the fucking heals, bro. What am I witnessing? And it's going to be Nez versus Blur. Nez has spawned more medkits. As I said, I still think that we're going to have the first few rounds with full heal offs, and then we're going to start seeing people crash out. That's how it went for duos, and I think it's going to be the same thing for this one here. But what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This makes no sense. He has more medkits than anything else, bro. Alright, so 118 points from Blur's team. Yeah, they're cooking up. They're cooking up. That's back-to-back wins right here. Yoshi, they're just chilling. These guys, they're going for height and they're getting full pumped. They almost got full boxed. MT. Okay, they're taking out height. Nothing too crazy happening. Playing it safe. Meanwhile, Hemoner just making pressure on that low ground. If you go back to this team here, they're full lurking. They're lurking as a trio. They're lurking as a full trio. Are they going to get the lurk on height? We have to come back to this. This is going to take some time. Hemoner now, just rotating in. Oh, the lurk didn't work. On the high ground. First time we're not seeing Blur's team on the high ground, and they are not too far. They are going to try to contest it, probably. We're seeing people trying to go in the air. Nothing. See low ground, Frank's team. Potentially trying to key. Nothing too crazy. Krampus dies. Blur dies. Teases now as a solo. Iman is chilling here. We have YSL B in the back. YSL Munch. The YSL boys are here. What is going on? There's like 6 people in this box. Nobody is shooting. God, he dies. Can God... Nice. Kravitis with a nice 101. Sadly, he has somebody else under him. He still has 400 mats. Still has 400 mats. It's enough. It's enough to clutch up. Find a kill. Maybe find a nice refresh. Yoshi's team, meanwhile, chilling on the high ground as a trio. They're very healthy. Nez as well. Another healthy trio. Who is on height? Demzro is still on height. Frank has died, but they're holding down the high ground as a duo. And they're going to try to go for a lurk play. They don't have any mats anymore. At least Demzro has none. Meanwhile, on low ground, we're going to see Pharaoh picking up a kill. Demzro going down. Nice. That's going to be a nice little tag. Not enough to get a kill. However, they're now just flying in the air. 118, 111. That's going to be a nice little tag. Can't pick up the kill. Nice. He does pick up the kill. He gets the mats as well. He has enough mats to go back up. Demzro with the potential clutch here. Pharaoh on low ground. Meanwhile, still as a full trio, YSLB as a duo. They're going to get dropped down by Pharaoh. Pharaoh's team is going to pick up that Elam. There's now going to be a lot of commotion on low ground. Yoshi dies. Sparks picks up the kill. MTQ is now dead. Pharaoh is out here as a solo. Picks up a truck jug. We still have some heal-offs. Nez potentially looking like he might have the best heal-off. Pharaoh, can he hit that shot? He doesn't. Nice. No, he does not pick up the shot, but he does manage to get second place. And I believe that means Nez, they're going to have round 3. And that means we're going to have still Blur's team comfortably in first, 121 points. Nez with the win now goes up to second place. And Pharaoh drops down to third. Romance, let's see. Let's go and see. Oh, he instantly dies. Crazy that Desire picks up that kill. I don't know what happened there. Oh, they're full fighting. Okay, they're full fighting for height. He's cranking up. Desire is locked in. He has high ground. Also just busted 500 mats. First place. Already down. They're a duo. Can they manage to get up? 77. That's going to be a nice little tag here. Yoshi picks up the kill on tees. Krampus. Can he clutch up as a solo? Watch out. This might be the time here where first place finally drops out. YSLB gets taken out. Iman just chilling. Yoshi, are they going for height? They're not. They're getting pressured by height, however. They're going to go back on low ground. We're going to have a lot of movement. MTQ. MTQ is stuck in a box. He can't move out. He actually manages to live. 18 HP. He has enough HP to get back, however. Who is on height? It is Desire. Desire that wasted 500 mats. He did not waste them, actually, since he kept up the height. Until this point, at least. Until this point. That's going to be a nice 37 tag. Can't seem to pick up the kill. Kovacs would be nice right here. Gets a double. Nothing yet. Pharaoh still on low ground. Pharaoh's team right now looking like prime commandment. Just chilling on low. Meanwhile, Nez, the winners of last game, managing to rotating. They got someone in the box. 96. That's going to be a nice tag. That's going to pick up Coop right there. They're going to get pressured from the high ground. Definitely not enough to take them out, however. And Pharaoh, meanwhile, still on low ground. Fully claiming it. YSL no aim gets tagged. Pharaoh, can he manage to pick up the kill? No. YSL no aim with the prees. It's not going to be enough. Krampus is still alive and still just claiming some placement points for his team right now. Only 2 builds left, however. Meanwhile, Nova's team, they're fully getting decimated. And Nez is going to pick up all of this loot right here. That's going to be a nice refresh for them. Desire is still on high ground. Krampus picks up a kill on MTQ. He dies right after. And Desire's team, as a full trio, just chilling. Sparks with 3 medkits, they have what it needs to win the heal off pretty much. At least on what it's like. Yoshi is seemingly getting completely fucked. Dini Dash. Pharaoh is still healing. Tony Randy going on the low ground, 134. That's not going to be enough to pick up a kill. Almost. Yoshi gets down. Desire is going to pick up that kill right there. Nez has enough medkits to heal the entire map 3 times over. Dini Dash also has 6 medkits. That's looking like it's going to be a very long heal off. And he doesn't manage to get the kill. How come? How? How do you miss that? Desire just gets pumped. Who won this? Dini Dash. Dini Dash. Everybody just died. Nez got pumped out. He had 10 medkits. Oh. Okay. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. This is not looking like a runaway. 139 points for the Void Boys. Nez on 129 with Yoshi and Sparks. Pharaoh, the low ground kings, currently sitting at 119. That top 3 right here, they're looking like they're the ones we need to watch out for. Void's team, they're starting to fall out of this first place. Are they going to go for a high play? They're fully going for a high play right here. We're going to see some cranking going on. That's going to be a nice little tag. Can he pick up that elim? He's white. That's not enough. Blur dies. Tease is going to go down. Tease, bro. Tease, what's going on, buddy? We started off so good. Krampus and Tease, nah, this duo. Meanwhile, on low ground, Tomei is looking like he's having a hard time. He's going to manage to live, but not a lot of HP. 10 HP in the zone. He has enough to heal back up at least. Chur is with him. Pharaoh. Not on low ground yet, but we're probably expecting him to go there. Sparks is on the low ground meanwhile. Sparks gets the freeze. That's not enough. He manages to get the wall. Edit. Not enough to get a kill. No shots are taken here. They're going to just rotate around. Try to claim space in front of that opposite team. Iman. Ooh, Munch. Munch is looking low. Hemoner. He got downed. He's going to be finished. That's the end of his round right here. Yoshi, meanwhile, they have the edit. Why do they not? They pumped him 106. Not enough to get the elim. Gotti is just chilling as a solo. He's fully in the back. He has almost no way apart from jetpacking up. 10 HP. Can he manage to clutch? No more builds. We're watching it. We're watching it. I believe in him. Nope. Gotti gets fully taken out by Yoshi. Picks up. That's a light, quick, and easy elim. MTQ's team on the high ground. We're seeing complete opposites. They were on low for all the first games. They're now on high ground, and they're claiming it. They want to hold it. Nez is chilling. They're going to get the doubles. That's going to be a nice 170 pump from Nez. That boy might go in the Taj, man. We don't know. Nothing. They're trying to find something. Trying to find a refresh. Krampus gets boxed up by Yoshi. That's going to be a little quick and easy elim from him. Desire is also a solo. Pharaoh is fully claiming how Sparks gets a nice little tag here. Or sorry, a nice little kill here. Is Desire still alive? Tease and Desire both still alive. Desire is trying to get in. 10 HP. He's just going to die to Storm. Nobody's going to get the kill credit for that. Meanwhile, Tease, he's trying to get in. But no, Storm, he's going to catch up to him. Potentially not. He manages to live. He's right under them. Do they know? I don't think the team above him know. Pharaoh is just chilling. YSL no aim. They're worried about somebody else. It's Yoshi. Yoshi gets a quick 178 before he dies. That's going to be enough for Sparks to pick up the elim. Sparks dies right after. Who is left? Nez is left with a full inventory of heals. He has no weapons. Somebody come kill this guy. And Tease clutches up the 3rd place. That's going to be huge placement points on his part. Pharaoh has the heal off. But the problem is this guy doesn't have a fucking weapon. This guy has no weapons. Best player in org. Yo, best player in org, bro. He took a weapon. He took a weapon. Yeah, man. At this point, I don't know what to say. This is the This is an insane heal off performance here. To be fair, last round, Pharaoh loses this. He loses this by a mile, by the way. It was over. It was over before it begun. He loses this by a mile. Nez, the heal off professional. Applaud this man. Heal off professional. We call him the heal off king. And they pick up first place right now. 182 points. Huge. Huge from Nez's side. 163 from Krampus, Tease, and Blur. 161 from Pharaoh, MTQ, and No Aim. The top three is staying as it is. Except Nez is now in first. Still a couple rounds to go. We're only on round 6. Krampus picks up a kill. This team, they're gonna look to potentially key, try to get the most they can. Blur is trying to get in. At least he manages to pick up an Elim. He's getting fully beamed in the back. He doesn't have any shotgun shots. He dies. Krampus. There he's gonna try to go and get his teammate back up so he can get the res. They're chilling on high ground. Does anybody know? Bro, so many people just died. Yeah, they're getting that res off. That's not gonna be a problem. And the void lurkers are back on. Almost gets full chopped. 10 HP on Blur. The Void Boys are in a bad position. They're gonna have to fight for it. Tease manages to get the high ground. 37. That's gonna be a nice kill on Dini Dash. Gotti dies in the feed as well. The Void Boys seemed to have claimed height. And they're now back in this. Just when we thought we were losing them, they're coming back. Nez, they're fully on the doubles. Nez is super weak. Is that gonna be enough to get any kills? No, nobody is still died from this. Somebody was full box. Nobody has died. Everybody managed to escape. We're calling it fairs. Sure, can they get an Elim? There's like 3 people that just passed in front of their builds. 38, that's gonna be a nice tag, enough to get an Elim right here on No Aim. That's gonna be there. Void Blur meanwhile still on height. The Void Boys are pushing in. 101. Yoshi is just chilling. MTQ and Pharaoh trying to clutch up. Nez's team still up as the first team. At least they were first. See if that leaderboard is gonna change. They're gonna pick up a light kill on MTQ. Ooh, Nez. Nez gets full tagged. Krampus picks up the Elim. The Void Boys, they're going down. Yoshi. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that boy's dead. Sparks. I seen Sparks try to pop the medkit and just Krampus hop in. It was over. And Blur. Who's up? Tomei. And Pharaoh. Ah, Pharaoh doesn't pick up the kill right here. Krampus is going to get a quick little email. And Tomei, I think no matter what you do, we have some people that are just chilling. Oh, wait. What? There's no way. Okay, no, that's not enough still. That's not enough. Nothing happens. Doesn't matter. I guess the kill cred matters. But apart from that, it doesn't matter. All right. And we're back with first place. Oh, I didn't go through the leaderboard, but first is Krampus, obviously, and Nez is second. That's all that's important. And Void Blur is getting full pack. They're getting fully keyed. Blur is going to die. Tease and Krampus are still here. And we know how they go. Even as a duo, they can still clutch up some points. They've showed us this throughout the entirety of this tourney. Tease, they're going to try and just hold down mid-ground. And I think play for these placement points, because at this point in time, right, you don't want to full fight. There's no reason to do that. You're just in a bad spot as a 3v2. Dini Dash chilling on height. They have this with not too many issues. Sparks, Yoshi, and Nez are second place team, just rotating in. Can Sparks make it in? No. Tease gets a kill right here on Kravitz. Demzo, full psychoing height. He's psychoing height, but it's not enough. He has to fall down. He does have 2 medkits. Romans dies in the process. Krampus and Tease, they pick up an Elim. That's gonna be Yoshi. That's gonna be knocked out right there. That is the team they want to bring down. Is definitely Nez's team. Krampus is just chilling. Tease almost dies here. Yeah, doubles on his head. It's all good. Spitting mats. We're playing this slow. We're playing this well. Don't need to do too much. Pharaoh dies in the feed. Nez also dies in the feed. Does that mean we have Sparks as a solo? We do have Sparks as a solo. This is second place. He has what he needs to heal up at least a decent amount, but he just dies to Storm. He just dies to Storm right here. Pharaoh's gonna die trying to get rezzed. MTQ and No Aim, our third place team. They're gonna try to clutch up as they can. MTQ dies. No Aim is now a solo. And Krampus and Tease as a duo. They're still wreaking havoc. Still grabbing the kills that they need. Tease with a nice little tag right there. We're gonna have Tease and Krampus. Desire on height. We've seen this story unfold once already. Can Desire manage to stay on here? Krampus gets stuck. What is going on? That's going to be a 3v2. Tony really doesn't seem to have his shotgun reloaded. He doesn't know. He's going to die in the process. Dini Dash is still alive. Chur is in the background here with 1 HP. 9 HP is not going to be enough. He had 3 medkits on his body. If there's a heal off to take, that's his body right there. Tease is going to be in the back here with 60. Chug, can he fight the medkits? I don't think he can. The tag was there. He's just going to try to go for the kill. And it's not possible. He's going to die out. Desire picks up that win. And we're going to see some changes on the leaderboard. It's 100%. 264 points for the Void Boys. Nez is now in second on 224. And No Aim, Pharaoh, and MTQ at 211. Desire bumps up to 188. The top 3 is still there, but the Void Boys are definitely starting to make a lead. Spectator bug. Always nice to have. Blair also gets picked up. Desire dies in the back. Dini Dash, they're in the middle of 2 teams. That's not the greatest position to be in. 220 good. They don't have that much. Only 11 builds now. Seems like he's going to get pushed in. His shotgun's not even reloaded right now. He cannot take a peek. Still no reloads on the shotgun. 0 mats. Does he know? Yes, he does. Yoshi picks up a kill on YSLB. Void Tease picks up a kill on Heem. He's still alive. Sorry, Heem owner. It's going to be a nice little tag. Dini Dash gets fully... What just happened? Somebody just appeared in his box and disappeared at the same time. Dini Dash doesn't check his back. Sadly, Yoshi's going to pick him up. That's going to be a quick kill from them. Tony Rayleigh now, the last of that trio, is alive. He's getting full sprayed. There's almost nothing to do at this point. 32 builds on his end. He can still play for the placement. He needs a big refresh if he wants anything to happen right now. And he's going to get triple sprayed. That's going to be hard to do. 106, that's going to be a nice little tag. Sadly, he can't pick up the full elim. He needs to reload his guns. 42, that's going to be a quick kill on Pharaoh. 106, 53. Bro, Tony Redley is crazy. Can he pick up another kill? No, he can't. He's fully clutching up for his team. This team is trying to make their way into the earning spots. They are trying their hardest to make their ways into the earning spots. We had to watch them the whole game and they made it to second. Tony Redley sadly getting full push. 42, that's going to be another crack from him. And he has the full siphon. He has the medkits. I don't even know what enemy team has. Can he clutch up? Can he clutch up? That's the question. I think he can. Bro, he has so much heals. He has so much fucking heals. If he loses this, I'll be shocked. It started already. It started at 6. Bro, I didn't know you were gonna play it, bro. Chill. Don't worry, I got you on next time. Alright, Tony really. Okay, I'm back. And no. I'm casting. I'm live on my Twitch. Alright. Bro, top 3 is looking very, very close. Void Boys 279. Nez's, Yoshi, and Sparks on 249. And Crazy Desire. They've now gone over Pharaoh's team at 242. Desire, they pick up Nez. That's second team right there. They're actually just full sending it. This team might actually just come out of nowhere. Or not come out of nowhere. They were fourth, but like, they were far. This might be the greatest comeback of all time. 111. That's gonna be Void Krampus right here. That's first place. They're gonna lose one of their members. Tease picks up Yoshi in the feed. We still do know that they are alive. Meanwhile, Tony Rayleigh, Dini Dash, the underdogs, they're still alive, and they're looking like they might make it. They might make it again, bro. They might make it to second place again. $91. That's gonna be a nice tag. 51. They're gonna pick up on Mr. Do It All. Tony Rayleigh is now going up. Does he have everything he needs? Who's on height? I don't know, but they're getting packed out. That was Eman. 67 tag. That's going to be enough for him to get the refresh. Tony Rayleigh is just going crazy. Tony Rayleigh, the absolute MVP of his team. And they're going to play that heal off. And once again, we're going to have to just play with the suspense. Because we do not know. Sure. It's dead, bro. It's dead. It's over. Tony Rayleigh, Crazy Desire. They're going to win a back-to-back. Round 8 and 9. They're changing everything in this leaderboard. They are changing everything in this leaderboard. YSL Noyan picks up that kill. Dini Dash. They're going straight in. 91. That's going to be a nice tag. Oh, he doesn't get the edit. He misses the edit here. Is that going to be enough? Oh my god! FPS really just appears in Dini Dash's box, and that's going to be the end for him right here. Oh, fuck. It still doesn't work because I was queued in. Alright, it is what it is, bro. That's last round. Tease and Krampus. Nez is dead. Tease dies. Tomei picks up Tease. Tony Rayleigh is out here trying to clutch up. I didn't check this thing. 331, 309, and 267. It's looking like this is going to be it. Desire is going to pick up second. They're clutching up just enough. 27, I believe that might be Yoshi right there. Tony Rayleigh is just clutching up the points. He's chilling on no ground. Nobody knows. He has 0 mats. He's doing this for all the biscuits. 337, 317. I think it's looking like it's starting to be impossible for anyone to catch up to first. Unless Tony Rayleigh goes crazy here. 53. That's what he needs. Sadly, he doesn't pick up that kill. He's not going to have the kill credit or the siphon. Pharaoh and MTQ chilling on high ground. But I don't think that's going to be enough. They're not going to be able to pick up second. And I think we can comfortably say that second is Crazy Desire. And that first is going to be the Void Boys. Pharaoh's going to close out that last game. Most likely. Right here. I doubt he loses this. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. MTQ dies in Storm. It's Tony Rayleigh that gets the kill card for that. And at this point, we're playing. we're playing for, you know, we're just playing to play. Because this tournament has Void Krampus, Void Tease, and Void Blur at the top of it. And Desire, Tony Rayleigh. And I believe that was Dini Dash.